Hey guys, Arduino over here with another video, and I'm going to try to make this one quick. I'm going to try to explain this project in less than 10 minutes. I want the video to be shorter than that. But first, a disclaimer. If you do not have, if you're not qualified to deal with electricity, this project is not for you because I am dealing with the main voltage. And as you can see, I have a relay over here. Right over here, and those three pins down there, at any given time, two of them always have live voltage. So, but I am a mechatronics technician. I am qualified for this. If you're not, please don't try this at home. So, having said that, let's get to the project. So, as you can see right over here, this is a main voltage lamp. With an RGB module inside, a second RGB LED on a clock that you see right over here, and for control I use a joystick and a potentiometer. Now, first of all, the joystick can turn on the lamp, as you see right over here, and off. If I push it down, it'll turn on the RGB LED from the lamp. As you can see, it is connected right now. Now let me turn it off. I have to wait for the cycle to end, and it is off. The red LED lights when it is off. And then I have the clock. Now the clock is an analog clock with a servo motor, and it goes from 0 to 12. So it is AM and PM. Right now it is indicating that it is 0, 1, 2. It is 2 o'clock. And actually it is now 1:57. So pretty good. Now that time comes from the RTC module that I have right over here, as you can see. The relay I already showed you in the beginning. I have this Bluetooth module over here, but this one is actually it's old, so it's already not transmitting any data. It does connect to the cell phone, but it doesn't transmit data anymore. So I only have it here so I know where the pins are when I get a new one to replace it, and that will give me Bluetooth connection to my cell phone. I also have a buzzer over here that I will show you later, because it only activates with the alarm. I have a buzzer with the tone function, displaying a short sequence of real notes, musical notes, and you can see the transformer here. So the main power goes inside to this transformer. That's why I'm saying that you shouldn't do this project if you are not qualified to deal with electricity. So I have it connected to the transformer, which will give me the 5 volts for the Arduino that you see over here, and the rest of the system to the 5 volts. And I guess that is all I have to say before going into the sketch. So now let's get into the sketch. So let's walk through the sketch. I start by including the RTC library for the RTC module, for real-time clocks module. Then I also include the software serial library, just as you've seen before, in case I have the Bluetooth module. But for now, it's not doing anything while I don't have Bluetooth. And I also include the servo library for the analog clock. Now, these are the values for the days of the week and months of the year for the RTC. In case I want to display them anywhere else, I just have them here just in case. This is for Bluetooth connection, for the software serial library, for the HC05 connection. Then I have these values over here. I have the object of the circuit, which I call analog clock, and I have these 3 variables. These 3 variables, I'll show you later on, are for calculating the degrees that are correspondent to the actual time. This state is for Bluetooth communication. Sorry, these are the variables for the time. These are the variables for the RGB module of the lamp and for its cycle. These are the variables for the relay for the lamp bulb. These are the variables for the joystick. Yeah, and these are the variables for the RGB of the clock, the RGB LED. These are the variables for speed and intensity. And this is both for the buzzer pin. Now we walk inside the setup. I initiate serial communication. This is to check if the RTC, the real-time clock module, is connected or not. I attach pin 5 to the servo analog clock, as I call it. These are my pin modes. I turn off both RGB LEDs. Now the first one is an RGB module, so the comment is the positive. So to turn off the RGB LED, you have to turn it high, or 255. The bottom, the other three, or the other LED, the other RGB LED is common ground. So to turn it off, you have to set it to ground or 0. I turn off the relay, turn off the lamp, make sure off in the setup, and if I do have a Bluetooth module, it'll show on my cell phone screen as soon as connection is made. It'll show that connection has been made with that message. So I start the loop with the lamp clock function, which is calculating the time. I'll show you below those functions. And this block over here is for the alarm. So I set the condition of the time, if seconds is between 0 and 5, just so that the alarm isn't. And there you go. As you can hear, now let me rotate potentiometer. And as you can see, it's much lower. Now let me put it the loudest. And it's kind of loud. It's loud enough. I like to have it kind of like that. That's enough. And to set it off, there you go.